Hi, this is Tim with TM Media Marketing and Design, and in this video I wanted to talk about web hosting because I just had a experience I wanted to share with you, and also let you know what to look out for when you're dealing with web hosts, because there are a lot of bad web hosts out there, and this is one of the experience I'm going to share is with a company called CI Hosting I had recently, and they call themselves CI Hosting or Cassiopeia Internet. Basically, I approached this company. I wanted some shared hosting for one of my clients. Shared hosting is not too much. It's about maybe $25 a month, if that. And I got to talking to a person. They told me they could set me up. I purchased the hosting. I think it was a $25 setup fee. And they transferred me to a gentleman that just was really on the phone like he was chained down or something, and had an attitude like he was doing me a favor by just being on the phone with me. And then he got fairly rude when I asked him to repeat what he was talking about, because they're trying to guide me and set up my account. I immediately said, hey, I don't need to be talked to like that. Cancel my account. I want my money back. Apparently, they wouldn't give me my money back. Now we're talking about a transaction from within 20 minutes of buying it and then canceling it, and they would not refund me my money. I went to the higher ups. I talked to the supervisor. As high as I got, the ruder it got. I sent the email to the CEO, and he basically didn't respond. So this internet or this hosting company, definitely stay away with. Again, it's called CI Hosting. It's called Cassiopeia Internet is their full name. Now, not all hosts are like this, but there are some crooks out there that just want your money. The first thing I would look for when you're picking a hosting company is, you want to fairly get a good deal on hosting, especially if it's shared hosting, but you don't want to get too much of a good deal, because then you're sacrificing usually support. You're sacrificing how long it's going to take that person to pick up the phone, and when you get down to it, that's pretty much what you're paying for. You definitely want to look at the requirements of what your website needs. Does it need Linux-based hosting, Windows hosting, whatever else other hosting is there? I'm not a hosting guru, but this is what my experiences have been. I've seen the requirements, the specifications on what other people provide as far as hosting. You want to look at the storage size, the bandwidth on the hosting companies, how many email servers or how many email domains they'll let you create, how many domains they'll let you create on a hosting. And but mainly what you're paying for is the person to get on the phone when you have a problem. And some hosts, even a very, very inexpensive host, might seem great, but once you have a problem, that's when you could have your site down for 2 weeks. And of course your money's just rolling out the door, and they're going to just put you on hold, and they might not get to you within weeks. I remember one hosting company. This was a company called IX Web Hosting, and this is a fairly well-known hosting company. It's very inexpensive. It's about maybe $7-8, and they had I think it was an email issue. That's another thing. They can constrain your email too if you're hosting your email with them. And so this company was basically didn't have enough storage, so our emails were coming in. They were coming in, but they were coming in like at a 12-hour delay. So any email someone would send us that day, we would get maybe late that afternoon or the next day. So that's another thing you got to think about. But bottom line is, you really need to make sure what I would do, how I research a company. And apparently, I guess I didn't do great research on this company, but usually what I do is I'll call the support up. I don't even want to talk to sales. I want to talk to their support. I want to find out how effective they are, how efficient they are. If I have a problem, if I write a ticket up, do they want to talk on the phone, or do they just want to have me refer to an online ticket system and just type in some information and hope they'll call back. There are, ticket systems, and there are some of them are very efficient and some are not. And you also want to make sure if the person understands you. There's a lot of companies that outsource to India, and the salesperson will be American, but as soon as you have an issue, they ship you to India, and it's just you can't. I'm not knocking India, but a lot of times you can't understand what they're saying. They're just not, and they're just another middleman in the company, and sometimes they don't have any authority. So if you really have a problem that needs to be escalated, they really can't do much. They can forward you to their manager, and of course that takes 2 days to get back to you. So, but anyways, bottom line, if you're looking for web hosting, long story short, I'm sorry I went on and on with this, but you want to make sure the phone support is there. That's the first thing I would start with, and then move on from there. Hope this helped to give you some awareness on what's going on out there. Thanks for listening. Talk to you.